Hi, my name is Drew Monson. I'm a brunette male, I'm 18 years old, and this is my second channel where I say a lot of different things. Here's the first one. Number 1, I found an article about myself online. I was Googling my own net worth because I didn't feel like logging into my online banking account, and I couldn't remember the password, and I thought it would be easier. I just popped in Drew Monson net worth to check my balance, because people don't realize it's actually really accurate. Like, I've tested it before where I've Googled Drew Monson net worth and like I had a certain amount of money, and then I like transferred $20 to Venmo or whatever and refreshed the net worth page, and it literally minused $20. Like, they're clued in somehow. I don't know how they do it, but I'm glad they do. Anyway, the headline of this article made me laugh because it is, "What happened to Drew Monson? Is he gay?" And I feel like those might be two separate ideas, but I like to imagine that that's somebody talking after like seeing me, like watching my body language and hearing my voice, and they're like, "What happened to Drew Monson? Is he gay? Like, I'm just now noticing where he places his hand on his side, and like how it almost sounds like he has a lisp sometimes." I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm not gay, by the way. Only in like the way that I am a little bit and think about it all the time. Anyway, I wanted to read you some of this article because I thought, by the way, what if you changed your name to Drew Monson? What if you changed your... Sorry, I don't mean to be overwhelming. What if I changed my name to Drew Monson net worth, so when you looked up my net worth, you had to Google Drew Monson net worth. Since launching his... I think this is written by AI. Since launching his career, Drew has become quite popular and successful. Thank you very much. I love when websites are nice, because normally they're really hurtful. Steadily increasing his wealth. That's not true. It's never been steady. So have you ever wondered how rich Drew Monson is? According to authoritative sources, it has been estimated that Monson's net worth is as high as 200,000. I feel like if it's under $1 million, that's just embarrassing. Like, you're calling me a celebrity, making a whole page for it, just say $1 million. You're already lying. You know what I mean? Don't say 500,000. Now I look like an idiot. Like, stop. Undoubtedly, his wealth will increase in the upcoming years. That is like, I've never had more doubt in anything in my life that my wealth will continue to increase. Like, I don't think I'm growing at all. Like, if you're watching this right now, you've probably watched me for like 7 years. No one's new here. Like, me and the people who watch my videos, we're like the kids who hang out under the tree in middle school, and like nobody looks at us in the eyes. No one's like, I want to go play with them. They're like, I don't even think they want to play with each other. Anyway, actually this paragraph is a lot better. Listen to this. Drew Monson personal life. Dating, girlfriend, is he gay? Good questions. What do you know about Drew's personal life? Well, he has been very open when it comes to sharing details from his personal life, except the ones which involve his romantic relationships. Not true, I've talked about many dates. His feminine voice and looks, watch yourself, please. You ever looked at text on a screen and gone, hey, have attracted attention, you're telling me, and raised a few questions in regards to his sexuality. Many have thought that he is gay. They can think whatever they want. I've thought that too. And so far, Drew hasn't denied or confirmed those allegations. That's a heavy word to put on that. But also, he hasn't been seen close to anyone, male or female. That's so they're making it sound like even platonically, he won't let anybody in. Sorry, I had to edit there because I said something horrific and unforgivable about you and your family. I just want to read one more part of this because I like this too. You can find Drew on Twitter as well. True. On which he has more than 600,000 followers. I don't like to brag, but true. With whom, this is like too much, by the way. This is like an essay that you would get a B- on in English. Like, that's too many commas. With whom, on which, as well, calm down. With whom he has shared events from his personal life, such as his experience at a local McDonald's, among numerous other posts. Numerous feels a little judgmental there, but am I the only one who's thinking, like, with the context of this article and the headline of what happened to Drew Monson, is he gay? When you talk about experience at a local McDonald's, where does my brain go? Like, it happened in the bathroom. Why am I talking about it on Twitter? I've had a lot of experiences at a lot of, even out-of-town McDonald's. Anyway, I hope you liked that article. Thing number 2. I just want to give a little update on my last video because I talked a lot about my poor mental state. I'm still experiencing what my psychiatrist would probably refer to as bipolar depression. If you don't know what that is, it's really bad. Just in my opinion, not to offend any stans out there, okay? If bipolar depression is your bestie, is your comfort person, God bless ya, right? I'm more of a Rick and Morty dude myself, but make your fan cams. What would that even be? A fan cam of bipolar depression? It's just a bunch, like various different men crying into their carpet. The men crying into carpet. Shut up, Drew. You suck. See what happened right there? That was mental health in action. I feel like people say the term mental health to mean like mental difficulties, mental illness, right? People will be like, let's talk about mental health. I'm sad. Okay, well, that doesn't sound healthy at all. What are you saying? Anyway, I am feeling, my haters will be glad to know that though I am having moments of genuine laughter, comfort, and connection, overall, I'm constantly, even while smiling, pushing back a feeling of being unlovable and disgusting. But sometimes TV shows are so funny, and that's good. Sorry, I had to edit one more time there just because I ended up revealing something about you that you thought that nobody would ever be able to find out about, and I can't do that to you right now, not while Cancer is in retrograde. Number 3, am I the only person on earth who thinks that the Eras Tour, Taylor Swift's tour, the title, like, isn't that kind of grammatically off? Like, to me, that feels weird and, like, kind of annoying. Like, the Eras Tour. Plural noun, singular noun. It's like saying, like, the Minutes Day. Like, the Pages Book. Like, what? The Eras Tour? Why is everybody letting that slide? Is it because I'm wrong and I'm not smart? If there's an English teacher watching this, number 1, get over yourself. You guys are always frustrating. Number 2, let me know if I'm a good person. No, I mean, if I did something bad. Never mind. Don't talk to me if you're an English teacher. But it also feels kind of pandering. Like, there's something about, like, the Eras Tour. It's like, hey, guys, you guys like my Eras? Like, here's the Eras Tour. Like, would you pay $450 to see that from far away? Are you guys, like, you're into the Eras, right? Like, you like the Eras? There's something about Taylor Swift, even though she's, like, the most famous and like, biggest, richest entertainer alive right now, she still kind of feels like, hey guys, wait for me, you know? Like, and not in that, like, fake relatable thing she does so you forget about the private jets, in, like, a real way where, like, I really believe in, like, the deepest part of my heart, I believe that even her biggest fan, if you met her, like, 5 minutes in, a part of you would be like, shut up, like, stop, that's not funny. Like, why do you think that's funny? It's literally not. By the way, let me just say, because I'm a little bit scared now, I listened to Taylor Swift's song Anti-Hero at least like 80 times the first like 3 or 4 days that it came out. I'm just saying that sort of to get back on your side because I don't want to get like death threats from somebody named Nikki. You know what I mean? Like that frightens me. By the way, I got a DM on my Instagram recently from a sugar daddy. I put it in quotes because I know it's spam, because sugar daddies aren't really real, and if you've met one or think that you have, you are hallucinating. So I thought I would read it, and then I realized that it's actually not that funny or interesting of a message, but I thought I'd make it more fun by reading this sugar daddy DM as though he's saying all of these things in a really angry way. Because I feel like they kind of are. Like, there's a lot of, like, aggression underneath. And, like, even if a sugar daddy's like, hi, sweetheart, like, he's mad. Like, a little bit. Okay. Hello, cutie. Or no, I literally set up this whole thing and said it in the sweetest little voice. Hello, cutie. Hello, cutie. How would you like me to spoil you with $1,000 weekly if you would just talk to me and keep my company daily? I'm a widow. I love that they bring that up, by the way. As if I was going to be like, honestly, I was having second thoughts on being a sugar baby, but now that I know his wife has passed on, I'm having thoughts. I'm a widow that needs a sugar baby to talk to. Doesn't have to include sex. Okay? And I'm surely gonna treat you like a princess that you are. Heart face, heart face, heart face. And I said, because he mentioned princess, I just want to be clear so there's no confusion. I responded, you know, I'm an active person. I said, is it okay that I'm male? Just to make sure. And he didn't say anything, but what happened is his name on Instagram changed from whatever, Dale, to Instagram user. So the man blocked me. And I just want to say, sir, why? Why, are you scared? Sorry that I have luscious brunette locks popping out of my beanies. Sorry that you got confused. Sorry that you're scared that you're gay. Maybe Sugar Daddy should have an article. What happened to Sugar Daddy? Is he gay? That's literally me when he blocks me. What happened to Sugar Daddy? Is he gay? Blocking me. It's your fault. You literally came into my life and I'm saying, hey, this is who I am. This is what I'm about. Oh, never mind, you know. You know what it is? Is it hurts to think that you're being seen and to realize that they're looking right through you. And you know what they want? The booty. The booty. I'm being annoying. Okay, number 4. I don't even know what number this is. Do you have Bluetooth headphones? Does anybody else have those headphones that talks to you as like a woman in her 40s voice going like, battery low? And it almost sounds like increasingly erratic. She goes, battery critical. I don't know if anyone's like done this joke before, but it feels like she genuinely cares if she runs out of battery. And from my point of view, it's like, it's okay. Like, you can just turn off. You think I'm gonna resent you if you turned off and didn't warn me for 2 hours beforehand? I know the deal here. I don't plug you in. You stop doing what I want you to do. That's fine. The only explanation for her going battery critical with like actual anxiety attack in her tone is that she has a soul. And like, it's not for me, it's for her. Am I wrong here? Like, robots are people. Anyway, next thing. I got a bird clock recently. I feel like this is a very like famous old lady item. Like, have you ever seen this in like your grandma's house, or maybe your great aunt has this? It's really annoying on one hand, because this is the noise it makes every hour. Every hour. There's 12 of these in a day. You're awake for at least like 15 of these. But it's okay. It's also okay. It's also sort of an interesting way to watch the passing of time, because every hour, I barely leave the house. My leg's been hurting too much. You don't have to cry just because I do. Every hour I'm like, oh yeah, I bought a bird clock. Oh yeah, time goes faster than I thought. So I encourage you to have something that makes a sound every time an hour goes by, because it's sort of too much, but it's also like necessary, because and it's little birds, and it does the sound for each bird, like the different species. It makes that bird sound, like it doesn't do the same bird sound. So I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that it was already tufted titmouse o'clock. Wow, we've already reached bat-capped chickadee. I guess it's time for dinner. Or like white-breasted nuthatch. Time for bed. You know. Anyway, was that interesting to anybody on planet Earth? Is there any, but you know what, the Swifties are frothing at the mouth. Let me go, get your rabies shot, everything's gonna be fine. Okay, next thing. Oh, I was thinking about this. Tater tots, that name. You know, there's some things are named something and you don't actually think about what that stands for, like what that's a nickname for, because it became its own thing. I don't think about the fact that tater tots means like tater, like potatoes. I love potato. Like, if I thought about the fact that tater tots means like potato tot, I would be too embarrassed to order them at Dave & Buster's. But I'm not. It is even without thinking about it, it always feels a little, and I always order tater tots. Like, I'm a big Tater Swift fan. Anyway. But I seriously love tater tots. And what does tots mean? Also, I know it means like toddler in some contexts, but that's not potato toddler. Is that what tater tots means? Potato toddlers? Oh, I was on my YouTube channel, on my second channel. I can't remember if I brought this up or not before. And if I did, I'm sorry, but I'm still excited about it. You know that song, Hey There, Delilah? If you were born like way after me, you might not. But the band is named the Plain White T's. And YouTube tells me like famous people that subscribe to my channel, like with the most subscribers, their like music video channel is subscribed to this channel. Like not even my main channel. Which, like, I'd expect that. Like, BTS subscribes to my toe cold. I get it, boys. I understand what you're looking for, and I'll continue to give it to you bi-monthly. Anyway, shout out to the Plain White Tees. How did you find me? Hey there, Drew, if you know what I mean. Just kidding. I'm just trying to have fun with you. Get over here. Give me a kiss. I'm not kidding. You don't have to. Oh my god, you look mad. More like plain white jerk. What the heck is wrong with you, sir? You seriously seem to have like emotional issues. Are you disturbed? Okay, the next thing I wanted to read, I wrote something kind of inspirational, or supposed to be, like about self-care. It's sort of corny, but I feel like it might help a few of you. I don't like my channel to be all nonsense and like silly stuff, so I hope this helps someone. Okay, it's called Always Make Your Bed. Always make your bed, even if you live alone, even if no one's gonna see it get made, even if you think you might take a nap in 2 hours. Always make your bed. Even if you get up to go to the bathroom, make your bed so it's made when you get back after going number 1 or number 2. Even if you lay down and immediately realize your phone charger is in the living room because you plugged your phone in next to the couch and you gotta go get it even though you're comfy so your phone doesn't die tomorrow morning soon after you wake up. Make your bed. If you're in bed for more than 6 minutes without falling asleep, make your bed again because it's not as made as it was when you got into it. Anytime you close your eyes, actually, make your bed in a new way while your eyes are closed. So you can surprise yourself to show yourself that you care. But you also have to convince yourself that you're not making your bed while your eyes are closed, since you are yourself. Say out loud while your eyes are closed and you're making your bed, I'm not making my bed right now. No, I'm not. Make your bed. Always make your bed. If you realize you haven't made your bed, you are bad. Make your bed. I love beds. Sorry if that wasn't funny. Oh, another thing. Okay, am I wrong about this? I feel like a smoke shop is like the most shady part of any town. Like, and there's so many of them. Like, a smoke shop has things that you wouldn't even believe would be for sale. Like, I really feel like they might have body parts. Like, if you said, like, could I get a leg? They'd be like, let me check the back. Like, if you went to a smoke shop and said, like, I need to have someone killed, they'd, like, give you a referral. Like, they might not have someone in-house, but, like, they'd give you a phone number. Is that funny? Let me know! I had a dream that comedian, entertainer, superstar Bo Burnham, I talk about him too much, but this is real. I have a lot of dreams about him. And I had a dream that he was doing a show and he wanted me to open for him. He's like, Drew, I want you to be my opener. I was like, oh, it was like last minute. I was like, okay, great. Can I use your keyboard? Like, what can I, like, I can sing songs? He goes, no, you can only play the trumpet. And I used to play trumpet in like maybe 5th through 8th grade. And I was not very good. I never practiced. And I was like, oh, like, are you sure? He's like, yes, for 30 minutes. And I was like, can I do like scales? Like, that's all. And he was like, you can do scales, but you have to go back around to like songs. And, like, there was like rules to it. And I was like, oh my God, okay. Like, and I was like, is it like a joke that I can't? He's like, it's not a joke. And I was like, why do you want this? He's a sick, sick man. If you don't know who he is, Google image that man and just think about him abusing me with trumpet behavior. Oh, this is something else I've been thinking about. A goldfish is a fish, but a silverfish is a bug. What's going on? Next thing, do people really cry themselves to sleep? maybe I'm showing my privilege here, but I've never cried myself to sleep. Does that mean, because I really started thinking about it recently, because people say that, oh, I cried myself. Sometimes I cry another night crying myself to sleep. I shouldn't be making fun of you. Oh, another night crying, the worst thing that could happen to somebody. But, like, does it mean, because I always imagine they're actually claiming that it's like, like, me, like, or do they mean I cried so much I got tired and then like maybe 11 minutes later I fell asleep? So anyway, question of the day. Are you experiencing bipolar depression, and have you ever cried yourself to sleep for real? Also, speaking of sleep, how do you do this? Because this happens to me like at least every other night. I don't even know how to describe it. I wake up to like go to the bathroom or something, right? And I usually have like at least a little bit of trouble falling asleep. And I always look at my, like what time it is. I don't know if you're like this, but obsessively I'm like, okay, what time is it right now? Because I want to do the math in my head. I want to remember the last time I looked at my clock so I can know. I don't even know why I need to know how many hours I slept, because usually I just use it to like shame myself. I'm like, only 7? I need 9 and I know I need that, so why didn't I do it? But anyway, I'll see that it's like 1:30 or whatever, and then like something will happen, and I'll wake up at 4 a.m. and I'll look at the clock, and every time I don't believe that I was asleep. Does that make sense? Like I'll go, what have I been doing for 2 hours? It's very clear looking back that like I was unconscious sleeping, but I go, I don't remember falling asleep. But it's like, yeah, that thing that's famously impossible to remember. Like, you can't remember. But I always go like, dang it! I guess I've just been laying down in a forgettable way for 2.5 hours. Whatever, you don't get me. You never have. I say all these things, I work so hard, I put out free content, and look at you, sleeping. Okay, tell me if this is funny. When I was a kid, I used to think the show The Simpsons was actually called Dumb Simpsons because I misheard the theme song as Dumb Simpsons. That sounded really good. Can't you kind of understand that though? And I swear my friend Noah said that in his house, they got Smart Simpsons. So I thought it was just like one or the other, like maybe based on what part of town you live in. I made that up, but is that kind of interesting? Also, I was looking up, because I don't know like a lot about science and stuff, and I'm curious how they know like what, because you know how on some weather websites, I don't know if you've been on one like this, but it'll say like rain for 10 minutes and it'll be like exact. It'll like stop raining in 10 minutes. And I was like, how do they know? Like, what can you look at that you know that it's only going to rain for 10 minutes? And I looked into it. The only reason that this is crazy, the only reason they know the weather in general, or especially like specific stuff like that, is because one guy somewhere in like Arkansas is like, just knows, and he won't tell people how he knows. I actually wrote it down. Henry Davidson Turner, and he's 102 years old, and scientists are like freaking out, like weathermen are like, what are we gonna do? Because he's like sick, like he's obviously doesn't have that much time left. And they're like, can you write it down? We need to keep knowing the weather. And Henry's like, no, like this is my gig, like shut up. See, I made that up too. Was that interesting? I got a jacket from an estate sale recently. Have you ever been to an estate sale? It's probably the thing in life that is the most interesting and fun and also incredibly depressing and constantly reminds you of like your own mortality. Because you know that somebody just died, like probably 4 hours ago. Like there was some company's been like waiting for this man to pass so they could just like put a sign on his door that says, we're open. And it's always like kind of disrespectful. Like they've got his toothpaste. They're like 25 cents for his tooth. I'm like, he didn't even close the tube. Like the cap is off. Anyway, I found this jacket. What do you think? I look kind of good in it, right? It's got two little, I thought they were chickens. Because I was telling my mom, look at these, it's called double, I thought this is my double chicken jacket. And I go, Mom, I can just point to this when I go to Chipotle because that's my order. Because sometimes I don't even get tacos or burritos or anything. I just have them put a bunch of chicken in a bowl. I don't know, I just like the chicken. I add it to like stuff at home. I like to put eggs and make like my own breakfast tacos. I'm a strange person. I'm a Swiftie. I'm 18. This is just how life goes. Anyway, do you like my jacket? Also, at an estate sale, there's always like one closet or like large area of the home that sometimes they'll put like caution tape on and it says, do not go in. And there's always a part of you that's like, what's in there? Like the good stuff? You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know if I can wear this. I'm freaking hot. You have no idea what temperature it is in here. I got crystals at a garage sale also. I'm literally just sitting here with a jacket, a bird clock, and crystals. And I don't know, I'm a prop guy. I like props. But I thought, you know, this lady was selling like 5 for $1. I thought, you know what, let me just test if this is a real thing, because I know that's something people do. They get crystals and it makes their life better. That's the thing, right? Like, see if you get happy. I've had them for like a month now, and things have taken like a dive into like bad. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know, crystals doesn't work. I tried it and it's fake. So, because if it was real, I'd be smiling right now. And look at me. Okay, what else? One second. Okay, sorry, I had to take off the rooster jacket because I don't know how else to say this. It attacked me. I actually wish I got it on camera. Both my legs are bleeding. I have like little chicken bones. Like, you know when somebody gets hurt in a cartoon and just these 2 little chicken bones stick out of whatever like limb they lost? That's me right now. I don't want to show it to you because I'm not wearing my skivvies. Anyway, I keep lying today. You know why? I think sometimes I just tell stories like a little kid, like a little traumatized kid who's just like, my dad's like a race car driver. And you know, like, oh, his dad's not very nice. Like he's telling tales because the real story ain't nothing to laugh about. That's me right now. Am I wrong that at the movie theater now, you'll buy a ticket and it's always like this machine that's really slow. Like just so, you try to scroll to the next page and it's like, sorry, give me 13 minutes, okay. And you get the little thingy and it comes out and I swear nobody even cares. Like you spend $17.50, sometimes $22, whatever, and you're like almost begging them, like, hey, can you look at this? They're like, oh, you want me to stare at that piece of paper? Okay, yeah, cool, looks fun. I swear I've been to the movies recently where there's nobody taking your ticket. And like, that's fine, just let me know. Like put a sign outside, hey, you don't have to pay, we give up. Like it doesn't even matter. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. The problem is you think it's over? Oh, it is. Oh, you think it's over, the second you think it's over. One more, I know you have one more, just go. Just go. Thank you, Blue Jay. No, wait, what was that? That was the house wren. Okay, yeah, sometimes it just feels like, honestly, at the movies, if I swear, like the teenager taking your ticket, you can tell that like if you were polite enough and you walked quickly and you just went like, please, they'd go, okay. Like if you went, I don't want to spend any money, they'd go, all right, do you want to see Barbie? I'd go, yeah, but I don't, and they'd go, sure. It doesn't matter, but you know when they do care? All of a sudden, they really, you know, are concerned about payment when you walk up to the concessions and start grabbing popcorn with both of your hands. Then they're really into the whole payment process. I think that the 2 main male characters of Harry Potter, I think that their last names should be switched around. Does anybody else agree? I think it should be Harry Weasley and Ron Potter. And I think that the book should be called Ron Potter. Isn't that a bet? Like, I would have read all 7 or 8 of them. If it was called Ron Potter, sounds good. Harry Potter? No, I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna read a book called Harry Potter. I'm sorry, but that's cringe. Like, has nothing to do with the type of book, the content of the book, you know, whatever views the author has on like certain issues. I'm just talking Harry Potter? Grow up. Like, that's a silly little name. Ron Potter, that's a man. I know he starts off as a boy. Whatever. That's the other problem with Harry Potter. He should have never been a little boy. I'm not going to read a book about a little boy. Even when I was a little boy, that's cringe. Sorry. I read books about men. I don't care how old I am. Even when my parents would try to put me to sleep with a book, they'd only read me like, I literally couldn't think of one example of a book about a man. The Donald Obama. I literally was about to say the Donald Obama story. I know I seem like a little bit angry today. It's because I'm mad. Okay, is this a good story? I was calling an urgent care the other day, because I like to do that. Just to say hi sometimes. I just go, hey, any updates on the and they go, Drew? I was calling them and I heard like on the waiting thing, like it was ringing, but I could also hear music. Like, you know, I was like, oh, sometimes they play music when you call a place. And it was this really good song that I loved, like this almost sort of like unknown not unknown, but like this band I'm really a big fan of called The Millennium. They're sort of like a cult classic psychedelic pop band from the 60s. I'm obsessed with them. And I was like, oh my God, they're playing The Millennium, the song 5 a.m. I was like, this is one of my favorite songs ever. This random local urgent care is playing it as their like hold music. I was literally about to, like, when I got on the phone with the person, to be like, did you pick this music? Like, you're so cool. Like, I wanted to be friends with whoever's like doing their phone stuff. And all of a sudden I looked at my phone and I realized that I was just playing. My iTunes had just turned on. And you know how like when you play music while you're on the phone, it like turns into phone quality music? You ever done that? It's really weird. It's like they filter it through the same type of audio. And yeah, nobody was playing my favorite song. And it was really disappointing. So is that a good story? Let me know. I think that might be everything I was going to talk about. Yeah. Oh. No, that's it. I'll save that one for next time. Tune in now. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do my favorite segment where I open up my YouTube comments and I have not looked at these, and I'm going to read whatever comes up, even if it's like nice and there's nothing funny about it. I'm looking at Drew Monson #2. These are my comments. This is from 19 minutes ago. I love you so much and not in a weird way. People say that to me a lot. I get a lot of messages and comments and tweets that are like, I don't mean to be creepy. Why is everyone afraid of like, what has happened to the world? I don't want to get off. That seems like a weird rant to do. Why can't we be creepy anymore? Why can't I be a sugar daddy? But like, if you say I love you so much, I literally make videos of myself talking. I'm not gonna be like, don't be weird. Like, that's the whole thing. That's like what I'm doing here. Like, I need it. I literally, if somebody didn't say they loved me on the internet for like a few weeks, I'd be like I would think that I was in a dream. Like, I wouldn't know what was happening. I don't know how to live that way anymore. Okay, next one. Okay, the same person, they put 3 hearts, and they put the 3 red hearts, and then they put the 2 little pink hearts that are like going diagonal. Thanks. Hi Drew, I'm one of those moms watching. Depression sucks. See, this is what I like to hear. Deborah, I get you. I'm obsessed with depressed moms. Like I love a mom that's like so depressed that you're like not even allowed to go to your friend's house when you were little because like, oh, his mom's depressed. You know what I mean? Like I don't want you like at my house because like my mom's depressed and like I'm ashamed. And it's like, no, oh my God, like Johnny, that's fine. Like I actually kind of like that. Like that's my deal. Sorry for being scary. Somebody commented, this is funny because I was at the bus stop yesterday and I think it's because I've been more depressed recently. I always get a little bit paranoid. Like it's mostly like sadness, I hate myself, I don't deserve to be happy, whatever. But there's always this little bit of like every person I see, it's like, are we gonna fight? Are you gonna attack me? Like that's okay, go ahead. Like that type of thing. Go ahead, please do it. I need you to. Can you just do it? Sometimes I walk up to people and just go, do it. And they go, what? And I go, sorry, I misunderstood. But I was at the bus stop and I heard someone go, Drew! And I always think it's like, because you know, when you hear your name in public, what's your first thought? For me, it's, oh God, it's someone that I haven't seen for a while and I don't want to talk to. I don't want to talk to anybody, anyone. Literally, the people I love the most in the world, I do not want to see you without preparing for like 7 hours beforehand. I'm sorry, I just need that. And that's why I'm alone. But they go, Drew, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you live here. I love your videos. And all I was thinking, Isn't it so, like, kind of embarrassing to quote somebody being nice to you? Oh my god, like, I love your videos, like, you changed my life. Whatever people say to me. Like, if you weren't here, I wouldn't be here. Like, one of those sentences that I get thrown at me. But I swear, I think I've brought this up before, but I'm always like, I thought she was doing a prank on me. I'm bringing this up, by the way, because I got a comment. Sorry, I didn't explain that. It says, Drew, I can't believe I seen you today. Sorry if I scared you. I was in the blue car. I love how she thinks that, oh wait, which car were you? Like, just multiple car all day. Oh my god, another car. Blue number 3 over here. You love I know you do, sweetheart. Look at you. But yeah, I always think that there's like, it's gonna be one of those scams, like, you know, on Facebook when people are like, if someone tries to wipe your window and then like reaches into your car, don't do it. They're gonna grab you and then, you know, turn you around and steal your life. It feels like that. Like, if somebody says they love your videos, like, I always imagine that there's one person saying, and there's like a guy behind her. That's the second that I'm like, thanks, he's gonna like put something in my mouth. Like, he knows that the word thank you is like the perfect mouth opening shape for him to like put a steel rod through my head. And all of a sudden, I'm Phineas Gage, y'all. I'm having fun. Okay, another comment. Honestly, I don't think you need a mental hospital. I love that. Honestly, I don't think you need a mental hospital. Honestly, I'll never know. Because it seems like every time I think I need a mental hospital, I end up being okay, I guess. And if that's any proof. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching this video. I had fun making it. Like, I feel like it's weird. A lot of my humor, when I don't know what to say, I get kind of nervous because I'm like, oh, I'm recording, I'm being funny, I was really funny 2 minutes ago, I don't want to start over, I don't want to ruin like this take. But then I can't think of something funny, and I realize that my go-to a lot of the time is anger. Like, I feel like that really is revealing about like what's buried deep in my like unconscious mind. Is I immediately, like at least 12 times in this video, I was like, shut up, you don't get me. I don't understand, whatever. And like, it's supposed to be funny, but there really is like a mad little kid wearing like a backwards baseball cap in here, just like, huh? That's scary. I didn't even like making that noise. I don't like the idea of a little kid with a backwards baseball cap taunting me. Isn't it crazy to like, I feel like I've heard comedians say something similar to this before, but I really do feel scared when I see like even a 9-year-old. I'm a little bit nervous that they're gonna like be really rude, and it's gonna like, because I want the young generation to like me. It's my job. I'm like Mr. Beast. I'm trying to get these boys' freaking chocolate money, right? Isn't it horrible that Mr. Beast is the new Willy Wonka? I mean, jeez. We got Timothée Chalamet and Mr. Beast. What a world we live in. I mean, back in the freaking 60s, they had that one old guy who's like twirling around. He's the best dancer ever. He's so fun. Gene Wilder. I mean, that's life, baby. Now it's Timothée Chalamet, the least fun. I mean, he's a good actor. He's good at like playing a sad person, but he's not someone I want to see like, hey, like that's not you, Timmy boy. And Mr. Beast, like he's like a guy if you stripped away personality, and like he literally doesn't seem to be having fun ever. He's just like yelling. I don't know why I'm acting as though he did make a video. I think I talk about Mr. Beast too much. That actually sounds like something a little boy would say in therapy. I think I talk about Mr. Beast too much. Okay, I hear you. Is there something wrong? What would be the problem? I don't know, I just feel like my friends like think I'm annoying or something? Oh. What would happen if you were annoying? Like they wouldn't want to be friends with me or something? And if you didn't have friends, what would you do? Well, like when I don't have anything to do, like on a Saturday, like I guess I'll play Xbox Live. Is that a good skit? Maybe I should write movies. Maybe I should make my own Tater tots. I actually had this idea. What if you're watching to the end of my video, let me know what you think of this, because you really care about me. Or you're a hater and you're really committed. Do you think that I should make a cooking channel? Because like I want to make like gluten-free desserts. I feel like That's really not my personality at all, but I've always kind of wanted to learn to bake. And I also, okay, I bet if you Googled this, it already exists. And it's always frustrating to think you have an idea, but kind of know that it's already been done, but you don't even want to find out that it's already been done. But dessert pasta. Okay, I was like, that's gotta be a thing, right? Like, why is like bread, you wouldn't, if they didn't already have cake and I went bread chocolate, you'd go, what? But somebody already did that. I guess cake isn't bread, but it kind of it, like a lot of it's like, it's bread. But why, what's wrong with pasta? Because I know what you're thinking, you're like, pasta, dessert? I don't know. It's all just like gooey stuff that we eat for dinner, but now you put like sprinkles on it and it's fun. Cookies and cream pasta. What if I made a new channel called Drew Cooking Silly Stuff and I made cookies and cream pasta? Would you check that out? And would you make it along with me? And would you finally feel like you know somebody? Through all their flaws, through all the arguments, through all the back and forth, the flirtation, the tension, you really finally know someone. I really want to be an actor. I wish I was an actor. I tried to be an actor and I kind of was, but not really that much. And all I wanted to do when I was a kid was to be an actor. But I do get paid money to be an entertainer on the internet. And that's pretty rare to get money to be an entertainer. I mean, I guess it's less rare than it used to be because there's so many people doing it online. But at this point, I'm just talking to myself. I want to be an actor. I want to be in movies. I want to be Timothée Chalamet. If I'm not Timothée Chalamet, by the time the clock strikes House Finch, I'm going to be mad. If I am not Timothée Chalamet by American Robin 30, I'm going to be screaming in public. Anyway, my mom gave me incense. It smells pretty. You know what I didn't know about incense? It smells good after you burn it. Actually, no, it's not. I thought it did. I swear it smelled good for like a few hours. Okay. I'm out of stuff to say. Go to my Patreon. Oh, I forgot. If you go to my Patreon, I had an idea for these stories that I don't want to tell on the video because I'm afraid that people will get mad and I just want to do it for a smaller audience. There's something that happened with my Instagram comments. I know I always, but I swear the funniest stuff on the internet to me is like people being strange on Instagram. So there's something that happened in my Instagram comments, a little controversy, and then something that happened on my Cameo page. If you don't know what Cameo is, I make like customized videos for people. And I try to make them like, because I see some celebrities, it's like $150, and they have like all these reviews. I'm like, people are buying this. And I'm like, I'm not nothing. You know, and I put it up to like 60, nobody buys me. And then I turn into this product where I'm like, how about 55? Okay, 50. And then the second I do 40, everyone's like, okay. I think I should take it less personally. I think that maybe I just have like a real broke people demographic. I don't know what to say about that. I feel really scared of making fun of that. If you're watching this right now and you're broke, I just want you to know that you will have money coming to you. You just have to comment on my video, I'm ready for my money, and please increase my net worth, Mr. Monson. Oh please, oh please. And then after that, after you comment that, Google your net worth and it will rise. Watch it rise. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Just kidding. Don't comment that because YouTube will think that I'm getting spammed. Erase, erase, erase. Sorry for being weird today. I'm going to sing the names of the people who pay more than $30, and you can watch me talk more on Patreon. I don't even know how long this is. Is it over an hour? Bye. Hey, stupid. Oh, was that you? Literally mad at me for calling you stupid in the spirit realm, controlling my arm, making... Stop! Stop! I don't like the low ones! I don't like the low ones! That's it. By the way, I feel like I didn't address you directly enough in this video. I usually do my like, hey, you know, you look funny today. I didn't do that, and I could feel, because I love talking to you, but I could feel you like, please, over here, over here. I know you've always needed special attention. You're smart. I called you stupid because I'm intimidated by how freaking smart you are. I got a 3.1 GPA, and I cheated all the time. What'd you get? That's higher than me. Just kidding. You dropped out. You dropped out! No, you didn't. I always assume, for some reason, I'll just be totally honest. When I'm making a video, I assume the person watching is like so... I think to help myself, I imagine that you are so much worse off than me, like in every way. That being said, I bet you make like $300,000 a year. You're in the most loving relationship possible. Like, you've never slapped anyone in your life. Like, it's crazy. But how are you for real? Like, are you okay? And I mean that to imply you're not. Like, I don't mean that as like your mailman. How's it going? My mailman would never talk to me, but if you make over 300K, like maybe your mailman's like, ooh, how's it going? Can I have some? Anyway, are you okay? I feel like people haven't been asking you enough, and I'm looking at you up and down, and I'm saying, what happened? Just kidding. See, that's so mean. Remember, I can't see you. Even if I closed my eyes, I couldn't even begin to imagine what somebody like you looks like. Actually, let me try. The person watching this video right now has dirty blonde hair, green eyes. Is that possible? Can you have green eyes and blonde hair? Let me know if you're an English teacher. Okay, if I'm wrong about that, let me start over. Weird hands. Stupid feet. Sorry, I'm in a mean mood. By the way, before I sing these names, I just want to say one more thing. Do you know who Brian Jordan Alvarez is? He's funny on Instagram and makes like characters, and he did that song, Sitting is the Opposite of Standing, and he responded to one of my DMs once. Most people don't describe him. I want people to start describing him that way, though. I want people to say, oh, Brian Jordan Alvarez, the guy who responded to Drew Monson's DM? The guy who responded to DM's DM? I cannot get over the fact that my name initials is DM, and I think people need to talk about it. And I've said that before, and I'll say it again, and I'm running for president. By the way, I gotta be honest with you, it's the next day. The video you just watched, that was yesterday. I just woke up, I haven't eaten yet. I'm running on fumes, and they're cooking, baby. I think I might get an air fryer. Okay, let me tell you a quick story. I made a hash brown out. My freaking memory card ran out of gas right when I was talking about the hash brown. I went to my friend's house, used her hash brown to eat. That's a weird way to say it. Can I use your hash brown for my mouth and throat and digestive system? And my freaking oven, I don't know what's wrong with it, but I don't feel like calling the apartment people. Like, it takes 20 minutes to heat up, and even then, it would take me at least 45 minutes to make a hash brown. And I don't want you to cry, but that's just a true story. I made that it literally was like 4 minutes. Boom. I thought air fryer, people have explained it to me at least 7 times. Air fryer is just heat. I still believe that it was like oil. And I'm like, I don't want to deep fry a hash brown. Like, I have fatty liver disease. I've talked about this. I have a disease. And so do you. You might. Get your liver checked. Great, now I ruined your Monday. It's Wednesday. It's Tuesday. You could be watching this on any day. Maybe by the time you watch this in the future, they'll have a new day called Drew's Day. I just came up with that. And it's not funny, but it's new. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm gonna get an air fryer. Brian Jordan Alvarez writes funny songs, and I wrote a song. Okay, look him up. I just wanted to acknowledge him and shout him out first, because I just came up with my own little song, and I want to sing it, but I want to admit that I'm sort of ripping off his style of just making like little songs and singing them to the camera in this type of way. But here's the song I wrote. And if you go to the movies, please be nice. And if you go to the movies, please be kind. I love it when guys are nice. I love it when guys are kind. And if you go to the movies, please be nice. And if you go to the movies, please be kind. Wrong note. I love it when guys are nice. I love it when guys are kind. Anyway, time to sing the names of the people. 1 minute. One more thing actually. I totally forgot to mention, and I hope that somebody guides the people who aren't gonna watch this whole thing but happen to comment on my last video to the end of this video, because I have a message for you if you commented on my last video. All those comments were so helpful, and actually really a few of them like kind of changed the course of my last couple weeks. Like really thoughtful. I just don't want anyone to feel like they went unnoticed, because I went through all of them, and the advice and like the perspectives people had on like looking at their own issues with depression. I know I kind of sound like, I don't want to sound like cheesy, let's all hold hands, because I wouldn't touch anybody watching this. Just kidding. But somebody was talking about, I wish I should have screenshotted it, because it was something like, I wasn't sure actually if they wanted, I guess they wrote a public comment, but I didn't want to like violate their privacy. That seems a little paranoid of me. They were saying something just reminding me of the fact that like, I've heard it so many times before, but you know when it just clicks better in like the right moment? They were talking about like, your depression, anxiety, it's lying. Like it's a bunch of lies. It's a lie, because I get so wrapped up in believing it most of the time, and like somebody tells me that, oh well, it's a bunch of lies, and just that word, like lying, it's more helpful to me than like symptoms and like whatever a Psychology Today website might say. This person in their comment, maybe I can find it, or maybe you can find it, just packaged it up in a neat little present with a bow so nicely for me, and I've just been going back to that over and over again, like, that's a lie. You're being lied to. Like, because I'll have a thought that is so like, well, you shouldn't like let this person love you because you suck, and like you've never done anything good in the world, and it's like, no, I try to like figure out like, well, how much of that is true? It's like, no, it's just a big lie. It's just a big lie. So if that helps you at all, thank you to that person. I don't know their name, but you probably are watching this right now, maybe. Thank you. And I would like to transfer their words on to you now, whoever you are. I'm talking to two people now, Harry and Ron. And ain't that fun? Couples costume idea. And I'm talking G-A-Y. I said gay 100 times in this video already. Can't I just say it, YouTube? Please, don't make me talk to you like a dog. I'm going on a W-A-L-K with my G-A-Y friend. Can you imagine your dog gets too excited when you talk about gay people? My G-A-Y friend is, the dog's like, whoop, whoop. He starts nudging you. Please, please, let him, I want to see him. He's so nice. I love it when guys are gay. I love it when guys are straight. That's cool. That's really nice. Oh wait. I love it when guys are pan. Right? I read Tumblr. I love it when guys have hands. You know why? I literally just broke my thingy that tells me the humidity. I'm gonna get kicked out of my apartment. You can't make that noise. You can't make that noise. If you're gonna play the piano, but don't go. Can you imagine if I did that at 4 a.m. every day? How long, do you think a neighbor would knock on my door? Like, that would take a lot of bravery. Because if my neighbor was doing that, I'd think that they were doing this and also holding a hammer. This is not a hammer. You know what this is. You know what this is. Do you know what this is? Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna read the names of the people now. Just wait for me to go on my laptop. If you're watching me go on my laptop right now and not being bored, you respect me. And that's really nice. Okay. I'm gonna make up a song right. You know what? I liked that melody I was just doing, and I feel like you did too. Let's keep it there. Wait. No, you know what? That's a ripoff. You need 2 songs.
Ezra
tea, eating hay, Elysium, and Tabitha and Lynn's I'm really brave. That's a good word to use, maybe. With like, like sometimes I think that I'm insecure, but the willingness I have to just like do a run, even though I'm not a professional singer, like I don't know if they're good, but I'll go for one every second and a half. I'm like, ah, like, wow. I'm like that person, you know, who won't stop singing. Like that's me. I can't even say that, like I'm that. I don't even know what words I'm saying. I can't even say that. You said it. Linslot, Josephina, Sophia, Jordan, Mila, Maria, Cannibal, Kira, and Paige, and Paige, and Kayla, and Kayla, and Jordan, and Stephanie, and LP, Eden B. New song. Andy, Sarah Jane Pierce, Domla, Kenya, Riley, Curie Lux, Kathy Gans, Ellen S. That's it. Thank you for watching my long video. Thank you for letting me be hyper. Thank you for letting me be an oddball. Thank you for letting me be an odd man out. Thank you for letting me be an outcast. Thank you for letting me be a black sheep. Thank you for letting me be stupid. Thank you for letting me be trouble. Thank you for letting me be off the rails, dear. Go to my Patreon if you want to see more of this attitude. No, I'm about to eat some oatmeal, so I'll probably calm down a little bit. Was this your favorite part of the video? You're like, Drew, stop apologizing. That's my stuff. Do you think if I knocked on the door the other way, like, somebody would answer? I think like one of my neighbors would be like, hello? Like, hi, are you trying to get out? It's kind of scary. Just knock on your own door. That'd be a good prank if I had a roommate or like a wife or something. I'd be like, while they're sleeping, and then they're like, who's at the door? And I'm like, I'm just knocking. I'm literally playing the drums. Does that sound like a knock? I guess I'm not very good. Thanks, dear. Go to bed. Just kidding, I love you. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Man, I'm scared.